Welcome back to another live stream. So today in this stream, what I'm going to be doing is adding some more villagers to my farm, and they're all going to have AI framework. And the thing about it is this CHIM framework allows them to not only control dialogue, but they can do actions as well. And I've added a bunch of mods that allow NPCs to be more like real players, and the result has been the ChatGPT basically learning, growing, and it's almost made my Skyrim into like an MMO. But last stream we were just hanging out in my village and all kinds of crazy things were happening, and so what I'm gonna do is just add a few more villagers. So I'm just gonna try to recruit some people in Whiterun here. It's not always easy, but what I gotta do is I actually gotta convince these NPCs to join. But I'm gonna get a handful of followers, and then we're gonna bring them back to the farm, set that as their new home, and then see how they interact with the rest of the village folks. So we're gonna get started here in a second. I just gotta make sure everything's running proper here. So Whiterun here has too many NPCs, and what that does is it blocks some of the animations, and mostly with the mouth animation. So what I gotta do is take some of the NPCs out of Whiterun. All the buildings and taverns are overpopulated. Hey Nazim, you son of a
Lilith.
bitch.
I see you're still as resourceful as ever. And Mr. Anderson, I must say, I'm intrigued by your...
Ah, delightful. Another charming greeting from the esteemed Mr. Anderson. I must say, your eloquence is matched only by your refinement. Son of a bitch. How quaint. How common. How common. Utterly predictable.
Hey Nazim, did you hear? I'm starting up a farm. Pretty soon I'm gonna be competition for you.
Oh, how thrilling. A farm, you say? I'm sure the good people of Whiterun are just quivering with anticipation at the prospect of your, no doubt, exceptional agricultural skills. Do tell, Mr. Anderson, what makes you think you can succeed where others have failed? Your vast experience in the field, perhaps? Or maybe it's your innate talent for, well, whatever it is you do.
At least I don't use my own filth to fertilize my crops.
Oh, so now you're an expert on agricultural practices? How droll. I'm sure the people of Whiterun would be fascinated to know that you've been inspecting my farm's fertilizer. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what other areas of expertise do you claim to possess? Perhaps you'd like to advise me on the art of running a successful business or the intricacies of high society?
It doesn't take an expert to know that scooping out the filth out of your outhouse is not ethical practices for farming.
Oh, Mr. Anderson, you're so quick to point out the obvious. I'm shocked, simply shocked, that you've managed to grasp the concept of not using human waste as fertilizer. Bravo, sir. I'm sure your vast knowledge of agriculture will serve you well in your future endeavors. Perhaps you can teach me a thing or two about crop rotation, or basic hygiene.
Remember, one of the villagers said they saw you dipping a bucket into the toilet and then spreading it all over your crops.
Oh, so now you're relying on village gossip to attack me. How quaint. How utterly pathetic. You think a single rumor from some ignorant villager is enough to tarnish my reputation? I think not, Mr. Anderson. I think not.
Don't you remember? We had a whole saga about it. You also admitted that's what you do to save money on fertilizer. Hey dude, what's up? Alan? I can't remember, one of the mods changed how he walks. I think it was kind of like a joke. He's kind of got that Conor McGregor strut.
Oh, of course. I remember now. The great Nazim's Night Soil saga. How could I ever forget the countless hours we spent discussing the intricacies of my fertilizer strategies? You must be so proud to have such a vast knowledge of my farming practices, Mr. Anderson. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't write a book about it.
Well, it's highly disturbing that your feces could be all over the produce in Whiterun.
Couldn't be better. Whiterun is perfect for a child. Great weather, plenty of space, friends to play with. What more could you want?
Oh, the horror. The sheer audacity. That my, natural fertilizer might somehow contaminate the pristine produce of Whiterun. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, have you considered a career in drama? Your flair for the theatrical is simply captivating.
Well, coming from you, that means a lot.
We managed to break that mare and bring her back here. We can sell her for a small fortune.
Do you need anything, my love?
I see you're still basking in the glow of my attention, Mr. Anderson. How flattering. Do tell. What's the next witty riposte you've been dying to share with me?
Here. Wouldn't want you going into a fight on an empty stomach.
Hey, what's your take on skooma farming?
Violent times, but there you have it.
Skooma farming? Ha!
Be glad you're
You think you're the first to try to peddle that poisonous swill to the good people of Whiterun? Please, Mr. Anderson. You're not even a novice in the art of deception. Skooma is a plague, a scourge on our society. And you, sir, are nothing but a petty charlatan trying to cash in on the misery of others.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation about skooma farming. As a resident of Whiterun, I must say I'm appalled by the very idea.
Be careful.
We have enough problems with the return of the dragons. We don't need to be dealing with the scourge of skooma as well.
What have you heard about the skooma runners?
I've heard rumors that the Thieves Guild is involved with the Skooma runners. They're supposed to be using their vast network to smuggle the stuff into the city.
Those damn dirty bastards, how dare they bring that toxic filth into our community.
I agree. It's a scourge on our community. We need to take a stand against these Skooma runners and protect our people. The Jarl should do something about it, but I fear she's too busy dealing with the dragon attacks.
Good day.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, she must be busy, alright. So, have you heard who's the one running all the skooma into Whiterun?
I've heard rumors it's the Red Vipers, a group of smugglers who operate out of Riften. But I don't know if there's any truth to it.
Red Vipers, I've never heard of them before.
Forgive me.
They're a relatively new group, but they've quickly made a name for themselves as ruthless smugglers. I've heard they're led by a woman named Risad, but I don't know much else about them.
Well, if you find out who's selling skooma, you let me know. So I can arrest them, of course.
I'll certainly keep that in
Thanks
mind,
for sticking around.
but I think you'll find that the skooma trade is a complex web with many players. It won't be easy to root out the sellers, especially if they have connections to the Thieves Guild.
Have you heard of two-time double distilled skooma? If so, you know where I could get some of that shit?
I don't think you should be asking about that stuff, friend. Two-time double distilled skooma is a recipe for disaster. It's potent and highly addictive. I don't know where you'd get it, and I don't think I'd tell you even if I did. Ah, Mr. Anderson. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Eric Finehair about the skooma trade. As the Allfather, I have knowledge of the intricate web of fate that binds the 9 realms. I may be able to offer some insight into the matter if you're willing to listen.
Sure, Odin, I'm definitely interested to hear what you gotta say.
The skooma trade is indeed a complex web, Mr. Anderson. As the All-Father, I've watched the threads of fate weave together to form the tapestry of the 9 realms. The Red Vipers, the Thieves Guild, and other players in the skooma trade are but mere pawns in a larger game. To unravel the mystery, you must look to the roots of the problem, not just its symptoms.
What is that stench?
What problems is that?
The stench of ignorance, of not knowing the true nature of the problem. The skooma trade is but a symptom of a greater issue, one that threatens the very fabric of our society. The corruption, the greed, the disregard for the well-being of others. These are the problems that must be addressed.
I don't know, I think you guys are all overreacting about the skooma trade.
I think you underestimate the gravity of the situation, Mr. Anderson thought. The skooma trade is a poison that seeps into the very marrow of our society, corrupting and destroying all it touches. To downplay its significance is to invite its insidious influence into our midst.
Ah, come on, Betty.
Ah, I see. You think the skooma trade is a trivial matter, do you? Well, I suppose that's to be expected from someone as naive as yourself.
How do I know that's not skooma in your mug right there?
Ah, you think you can accuse the All-Father of indulging in such petty vices? This is mead, brewed from the finest golden apples of Idun. I think I can assure you, it holds far more potency than any skooma.
How do I know that your golden apples are any better than skooma?
The golden apples of Idun are a gift from the gods, imbued with the power of rejuvenation and wisdom. Skooma, on the other hand, is a poisonous concoction brewed by mortals, designed to enslave and destroy. I think the difference is quite clear, don't you, Mr. Anderson?
Ah, golden apples, you say? Well, I've got a joke that's worth more than a basket of those fancy fruits. Why did the Draugr go to the party? Because it was a hell of a good time. Now, about that septum, Mr. Anderson, or perhaps a golden apple, Odin?
Joke how? Mortal of you, Brenuin. I think I've heard that one before, but I'll give you credit. It's a clever play on words. As for the septum or golden apple, I think I'll have to decline your request. But I'll offer you a deal, Brenuin. If you can answer a riddle, I'll give you a gift worthy of the gods.
A riddle? How delightful. I'm always up for a challenge, especially if it means getting my hands on something worthy of the gods. Go ahead, Odin, ask your riddle. But be warned, I'm not just a drunk with a penchant for jokes. I'm also quite clever. Or at least, that's what the wine tells me.
Very well, Brenuin. Here's the riddle. What can be broken, but never held? What can be given, but never sold? Answer correctly, and I shall grant you a gift worthy of the gods. But be warned, the answer is not as simple as it seems.
Come on, dude, you could do it. Think.
Ah, a riddle worthy of the gods. How thrilling. I've got it. The answer is a promise. A promise can be broken, but never held in one's hands. And a promise can be given, but never sold like a commodity. Am I correct, Odin? And if so, I expect a gift worthy of the gods. Not some trinket or bauble. Something that'll make my jokes shine brighter than the golden armor of the companions.
All right, Odin, you gotta keep your
Fine,
word
just
and
fine.
give him something.
This house is perfect for a growing family.
Very well, Brenuin. I shall give you a gift. Not because you answered the riddle correctly, but because I sense that you have a spark of creativity within you. Here, take this small token, a golden feather from the wings of my ravens, Hugin and Munin. May it inspire you to find the answers you seek.
Hey, Odin, can you actually walk up and hand Brenuin a gift?
Need anything, my love?
I sense that you wish to bring me a gift, Mr. Anderson. Very well, I shall permit it. Approach me, and let us see what offering you bring before the Allfather.
Alright, fine, open up a trade with me.
Ah, a golden feather. How lovely. I'll treasure it always, Odin. And now, Mr. Anderson, it seems you're about to bring a gift to the All-Father himself.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood. There's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Ah, Brenuin, your jokes are as plentiful as the stars in the night sky, but I fear your sense of humor is as sharp as a dull butter knife. Nonetheless, I shall permit Mr. Anderson to approach and offer his gift. Very well, Mr. Anderson, let us see what you bring before me. And as for you, Brenuin, I think I've heard enough of your foul jokes for one day.
Oh, you heard his joke about why did the chicken fucker
Oh,
cross
Odin,
the road?
you wound me with your words. A dull butter knife, you say? I think my jokes are sharper than your raven's beaks. Now, what's...
Ah, I think I've heard enough about chickens and roads for one day. Brenuin, your jokes are as tiresome as the mortal's obsession with poultry. And Mr. Anderson, I think you're trying to distract me from the gift at hand. Very well. Let us proceed with the exchange. What is it that you bring before me?
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I think you're trying to get me in trouble with the All-Father. But don't worry, I can take care of myself. After all, I've been making fun of the gods for years, and I'm still alive. Well, mostly alive anyway.
Ah, Brenuin, you are a mortal of great wit and bravery. I'll give you that. But let us see how you fare against the god's own sense of humor. I propose a challenge. If you can make me laugh, I shall grant you a single wish. Anything your heart desires.
Ah, a challenge from the All-Father himself? I'm shaking in my boots. But very well, I accept. Here's one. Why did the god of mischief go to the party? Because he heard it was a real scream. Can I get a laugh out of you, Odin? Or are you as humorless as a Nord at a wedding?
Ah, Brenuin, you are a clever one. I'll give you that. Your joke has brought a smile to my face, and for that, I am grateful. Very well, I shall grant you your wish, but be warned. Be careful what you wish for, mortal. The gods are known to be tricksters, and your wish may not turn out as you expect.
What's your wish gonna be?
I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
I wish, you ask.
Fresh meat. All hunted
Well,
and
I've
prepared
thought
by
about
me
this for a
your
moment,
Get yourself
and
a
I've
great
decided that I
meal.
wish
Why
for a never-ending supply of ale. That's right, Odin. I want to be able to drink all the ale I want whenever I want, and never have to worry about running out. And then to make it even better, I want the ale to be so good that it'll make even the gods jealous. What do you say, Odin? Can you make that happen?
Ah, a never-ending supply of ale, you say? Well, I think I can arrange that. But be warned, mortal. The gods are known to twist wishes in unexpected ways. I'll give you the ale, but it comes with a condition. Every time you take a drink, you'll forget a memory from your past. The more you drink, the more you'll forget. Are you still willing to make that wish, Brenuin?
Ah, a twist. How delightful. I love it. You're on, Odin. I'll take the ale and the memories. After all, I'm a bard, not a historian. And who needs memories when you can make up new stories every time you take a drink? Bring on the ale, and let the forgetting begin.
Very well, mortal. I shall grant your wish. From this day forward, you shall have a never-ending supply of ale, brewed from the finest golden hops of the Ezire realm. May your stories be as rich as the ale, and may your memories fade like the morning dew.
Ah, excellent. Now let's put this ale to the test. I'll take a drink and... Oh, wait. What was my name again? Ah, the forgetting has already begun. Cheers,
Thanks for
Odin.
sticking around and keeping
Thanks for the gift. May our stories be as rich as the ale. Indeed.
Browse my wares. Goods bought and sold here.
By Willy Wonka's beard, what in the shit is this? A bottomless mug of ale?
If you have stuff for sale, come and show me what you've got.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I see you're familiar with the concept of a bottomless mug, but not its, shall we say, magical properties. And Brenuin, I'm glad to see you're enjoying your gift. May your tales be as endless as the ale in your mug.
Ah, Willy Wonka's beard, indeed. Well, Mr. Anderson, it seems the All-Father has a sweet tooth for magic and mischief. And I, for one, am enjoying the fruits of his labor. Why, or should I say, the foam on his mug.
Fresh meat. All hunted and prepared by me for your delight.
Yo, what's up, Roger? Yeah, I know, I was just about to say something to these guys. Oh yeah, Hypocrite too, he was busting my balls about talking about Skooma, and now he's giving this guy a bottomless mug of ale that makes him forget his whole life. Bit of a hypocrite, don't you think? Remember how he was talking bad about Skooma and now he's peddling his bottomless ale?
Ah, hypocrisy. From a god? How shocking. But let's be real, Mr. Anderson. Gods are like that. They're all about the drama and the show. And I'm just happy to be along for the ride. As long as the ale keeps flowing, of course.
We've made a bit of gold. Here, love. This is your share.
Well, Brenuin, before I go, do you got a joke to share? If it's a good one, I'll give you a lucky septum.
Aha, a lucky septum, you say? Well, I've got one that's sure to bring you luck, or at least a good laugh. Why did the Dragonborn bring a ladder to the party? because he heard the drinks were on the house. Haha. Now, about that septum.
I think you should take a
What's
drink
going
of
on,
that
Mr.
ale.
Anderson? You seem to be having a lively conversation with several people at once.
Need the best
Is
meat in
everything all
Skyrim.
right?
You can't beat my meat.
I think you need to have a drink of ale and forget that joke.
Care to share?
Ah, you want me to take a drink? Ha! I think I've already had a few too many. But what's one more, right? Ah, the ale is still flowing. And so...
Oh, where did that
Ah, you want me to forget that joke? Well, I suppose it's not the worst idea in the world. But just to clarify, you're paying for the next round of ale, right? Ah. The forgetting is already starting to kick in. What were we talking about again?
You owe me a joke.
It seems the ale is working its magic, Brenuin. You're forgetting your jokes, but I'm sure you'll come up.
Welcome.
Ah, a
Let me
joke,
know
you
if
say?
want anything.
All
I
right,
think I got the
here's
key
one.
mug around here somewhere.
Why did the Nord warrior bring a ladder to the battle? Because he wanted to take his fighting to the next level. Ba-da-dum TS. Ah, I hope that one made up for the previous.
That was yummy.
What was the previous
I
one
always enjoy my
again?
meals in here. Oh dear, do excuse me.
You would be better off keeping quiet.
I see.
For that price? Sure. Good luck.
Alright, Brenuin, give me another joke, but remember, I got a foul sense of humor.
Ah, a foul sense of humor, you say? Well, let me tell you one about a Nord warrior's wife. Why did she bring a ladder to the bed? Because she wanted to take their relationship to new heights. And also because her husband was a bit of a short temper.
Tastes like chicken.
Of course.
No, do one of those funny jokes. Stop with the latter ones.
Why did the Dark Brotherhood assassin bring a chicken to the party? Because he wanted to have a foul time, and a killer good laugh.
Once was a hero named
Ha!
Ragnar.
See, I told you I got some better ones up my sleeve.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Oh,
I've heard that the
something?
return of the dragons has caused quite a stir in the land. But I recall a time when the dragons were said to have been eradicated by the great Tiber Septim himself. It's ironic. Don't you think that they've returned in this era?
And the braggart named
Hey
Ragnar
dude,
was
you got up in the middle of our round of
when his
dice.
ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Heh, that's just my last meal saying hello.
Sorry about that. I got distracted by the poetry of Mikael's tales. And of course, the lovely conversation about dragons. But don't worry, I'll make it up to you. How about another joke? Why did the dragon go to the party? Because it was a blazing good time. See, I told you I've got some fire in my belly.
Hey Brenuin, why don't you tell us the joke about the chicken fucker?
Oh, you want to hear about the chicken fucker? Huh? Well, let me tell you, it's not exactly a joke for the faint of heart. But I suppose if you insist, why did the chicken fucker go to the doctor? Because he had a foul temper and was feeling a little cuckoo. Now, are you satisfied?
That was a great meal.
Oh man, that was a good one. You got any more jokes like that? I'll buy you a round of ale.
I think I've too much.
That's amazing. What?
What's the matter with you?
You want to buy me a round, eh? Well, I've got a joke that's worth at least a mug of ale. Why did the Nord warrior bring a ladder to the battle? Because he wanted to take his combat to a whole new level. Now, are you going to keep your end of the deal? Or do I have to start telling jokes about cheap adventurers?
Just finish this round of dice and I'll buy you that ale.
Down with Odric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
The dice game. Always a thrilling spectacle. I'll just sit back, enjoy the show, and wait for my end. May the odds be ever in your favor, Mr. Anderson.
So what do you think about those gods like Odin being in Skyrim?
Riding to Whiterun from old Warwick's stead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles really good meal he had made. But then he went quiet when he met
The gods of Skyrim. A complex pantheon, to say the least. I think it's fascinating how the people of Skyrim view the Aedra and the Daedra. Some see them as saviors, others as enemies. As for Odin, the Allfather, I believe he's a bit of a mysterious figure, even among the other gods. But I've heard tales of his ravens, Hugin and Munin, said to possess great wisdom and knowledge. What's your take on the gods, Mr. Anderson? Do you think they truly intervene in the mortal world?
You got a creepy kid stalking you. I think they're listening to our conversation.
A creepy kid, you say? Well, I'm sure they're just fascinated by my charming personality and witty banter. Or perhaps they're just trying to learn some new jokes to impress their friends. Either way, I'm flattered by the attention. But let's keep our conversation between us, shall we? I wouldn't want to corrupt the young mind with our discussions of the gods and other mature topics.
Alright, but you gotta let me out of this menu. I'm glitched here, so we can finish this game of dice.
All right.
Sure. Stuck in the menu, eh? Well, I suppose that's one way to avoid losing to me at dice. Don't worry, I'll let you out. But don't think this is the end of our game, Mr. Anderson. I'll be back, and next time, I'll be ready to take you down.
Restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
Good luck to you.
Of your death we will drink and we'll sing.
Porker face, you little wretch.
Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us.
Yeah, it looks like it is. I got this, what is it? A more modern retexture. I just added a bunch of NPC replacers all at once. So most of the NPCs will be like unrecognizable.
Dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has
Bye now.
our hopes and our
All right then. You shouldn't have pushed it there.
I can't help, but wonder what's got you two so engrossed in your game of dice. Is it a matter of great import? Or just a friendly wager?
Your turn.
Oh, just a friendly game of dice, Lelania. Nothing too exciting. Unless, of course, you'd like to join in and see if you can take down the great Brenuin. I'm on a bit of a winning streak, you know.
Look at this, 3 of a kind, you son of a bitch.
Well, well, well. Look who's gotten lucky. Don't get too cocky, Mr. Anderson. Lady Fortune can be a cruel mistress. She'll turn on you soon enough.
Hey yo, Brenuin, you gotta let me out of this menu again.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed."
Hey yo, Brenuin, I command you to release me from this dialogue menu.
Ah, stuck again, are you?
How can I argue with that? Go solves most problems.
Finally free from the menu prison. Now, about that septum you owe me. Don't think you can just dice and ditch, my friend.
Hey, I just let you win. You got 10 whole septums. Isn't that good enough?
Ah, modesty becomes you, Mr. Anderson. But don't think this means I won't be back for more. I have a reputation to uphold as the greatest dice player in Whiterun.
Hey Brenuin, I'll give you 10 bottles of ale if you go up to one of the ladies in the bar and ask them to squeeze their melons.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Oh, you want me to be your errand boy, do you? Well, I'm not sure if I'm ready to risk life and limb for a few bottles of ale. But I must admit, the prospect of squeezing some melons is quite tempting. Who did you have in mind for this little task? Lucia, perhaps? Or maybe one of the other lovely ladies at the bar.
How about Alfina Greymane?
Of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Ah, Althor's sister, eh? Well, I'm not sure if I'm ready to risk getting on the wrong side of the Greymane family. But for 10 bottles of ale, I might just have to chance it. Wish me luck, Mr. Anderson. Or perhaps, wish Althina luck?
Okay, just pick anybody, but go up now and just ask and I'll buy the ale.
Ah, Violet, my lovely. Would you be so kind as to squeeze your melons for me? I promise it's for purely scientific purposes.
Oh dear, I think Brenuin's getting a bit too comfortable with his ale-bribed tasks. Don't you, Mr. Anderson? Squeezing melons, indeed. I do hope you're not planning on making a habit of this sort of thing.
You like to go barefoot, eh?
Ugh. Been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
What have you got for sale?
It would seem so.
What have you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Aye. Need something?
Oh, my apologies.
I can't believe he actually did it.
Ugh.
Don't think we're alone. Your eyes peeled.
Fight. I'll carve you into pieces.
Good to see you.
Hello again.
What's all the commotion about? I could feel the disturbance in the air from afar.
Yo, Valdar, what's up, man?
By the road of the ancients, Mr. Anderson. It's been some time since we last spoke. I sense the...
Indeed, it's been a while, my friend. What
That's
have you
why
been
I've
up
been
to?
searching for someone to take up the mantle of keeping Heaven or... I have been tending to my duty, keeping the darkness at bay. But I fear my strength is waning, and I must find one to take my place. The weight of Valfume's secrets bears down upon me, and I fear the consequences of failure.
Why do you need somebody to take over?
Aye. Someone to take the burden of Valfume's secrets and ensure Heavenorak remains in prison. I fear if I were to falter, the darkness would spread, and the land would suffer greatly. I have walked the halls of Valfume for many generations, and the weight of that duty is crushing me. I need someone with the strength and conviction to take my place.
Well, maybe I can help you with that if you help me with something.
I am listening, Mr. Anderson. What is it that you need my help with, and what makes you think you can aid me in my duty to Valfume?
I am the mighty Dragonborn of legend, and I could use somebody like an old wizard like you on my farm to pass wisdom on to the younger warriors.
Harm you say? I think you mistake me for some doddering old fool who's lost his teeth and his wits. I am a Nord warrior, sworn to defend the land against the darkness that lurks within Valfume. I will not be swayed by offers of farmsteads and idle chatter. If you wish to help me, you will prove yourself worthy by facing the dangers that lie within Valfume's depths.
Well, you can either sit here and wait until you find somebody, or you can go and sit at my camp, and maybe one of the heroes at the guild will get the job done.
I'll not sit idly by, waiting for some hero to stumble upon my quest. I will seek out the bravest warriors, and I will find one who is worthy of taking up this burden. Your camp, you say? Very well, I will go. But I will not be swayed by idle chatter or promises of ease. I will find the one who can help me, and I will not rest until Valthium's secrets are safe.
You won't find none braver than the warriors at my camp.
I will judge their bravery for myself. But tell me, Dragonborn, what makes you think your warriors are worthy of this task? What deeds have they done to prove their mettle?
Well, just to name a few, we got Kratos, we got Geralt the Witcher, we got Garrett from Dragon Age, Link from Hyrule, we got Liam from Fable, and that's just a few of our fellowship of gamers.
By the gods, you've gathered a fellowship of legendary warriors, have you? Kratos, the Witcher, Garrett, Link, and Liam, all under one roof. I must admit, I'm intrigued. But tell me, Dragonborn, what makes you think this fellowship of gamers is prepared to face the darkness that lurks within Valthium?
We're prepared to face anything, buddy. You hear me, friend? We could do any mission, guy.
Your confidence is impressive, Dragonborn. But I sense that you do not fully grasp the gravity of Valthium's darkness. Havenorak's power is not to be underestimated. I will not entrust this duty to just anyone. You and your fellowship must prove your worth to me.
My fellowship has conquered the gods, saved and destroyed worlds. What are you talking about? What more do we gotta do, buddy?
You may have conquered gods and saved worlds, Dragonborn, but have you faced the darkness that lurks within the ancient Nord ruins of Valthium? Have you walked the treacherous paths of the afterlife, where the shades of the dead roam free? I think not. Havenorak's power is not to be underestimated. And I will not entrust this duty to anyone who has not proven themselves worthy.
You know, speaking of worthy, Thor is actually a part of our fellowship.
Thor, you say? The god of thunder, son of Odin? I am skeptical, Dragonborn. If Thor is indeed part of your fellowship, then I would expect him to be aware of the gravity of Heavenarok's power. Tell me, does he know of the darkness that lies within Valthuum?
I think you need to come to my camps and share this knowledge with the warriors.
Very well, Dragonborn. I will come to your camp and share the knowledge of Heavenarok's power with your warriors. But I warn you, they must be prepared to face the darkness head-on, for it will not be easily defeated. I will not have them walking into Valthuum unprepared and expecting to emerge victorious. They must be worthy of this task.
All right then, are you ready to head to camp?
Let us depart, Dragonborn. I will share the knowledge of Heavenarok's power with your warriors, and may the road rise up to meet us.
Shall we set out,
I'm waiting.
Dragonborn? I am ready, Dragonborn. Let us make history together. Home sweet home.
Hello there.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. It's been a while since we last spoke. What brings you to Whiterun today?
We're here just looking for people who want to join our guild and live at the farm or at our other village.
A guild, you say? What kind of guild is it? I've heard rumors of the companions being quite active in these parts, but I've never heard of a guild that's also a farm or village. Tell me more about it.
Well, we're starting up a bit of a heroes guild slash Assassin's Guild. It's kind of like a mix between Assassin's Creed and Fable.
Assassin's Creed and Fable, you say? That sounds like a fascinating mix. I must admit, I've had my fair share of removing unwanted individuals in the past. But a heroes guild, you say? What kind of heroics are you looking for? And what's in it for the members?
Well, you get to live at the farm or at the village as free room and board, all the ale you can drink, treasure, glory, renowned. We're going to be doing quests, saving Skyrim, killing dragons, all that good stuff.
That sounds like a tempting offer, Mr. Anderson. I'm not one to turn down a good fight, and the promise of treasure and renown is always enticing. But tell me, what's the catch? What kind of quests are we talking about? And what's the leadership like?
You could check my quest log if you want to see the activities we've been doing lately. Other than that, we're just building Not only the farm, the village, but we're also starting a brand new settlement on the Skyrim map.
A new settlement, you say? That's ambitious. What kind of support system do you have in place to ensure its success? And what's the plan for defending it against the numerous threats that Skyrim has to offer?
That's what the Fellowship is for. We got plenty of villagers, farmers, workers, and guards, and then a roster of heroes in the rank.
I see. So, it's a community-driven effort then. That's commendable. I'd like to hear more about the heroes roster. What kind of skills and expertise are you looking for in your members? Are there any specific positions that need filling?
We need everything. We need lots of healers. We're short on healers, but we could always use tanks and DPS.
I'm a skilled archer and huntress, with some experience in healing as well. I'd be happy to join your fellowship and contribute my skills to the roster. However, I do have one condition. I'd like to have a say in the decision-making process, especially when it comes to matters of defense and security.
Alright, you got a deal.
I'm glad we have an understanding, Mr. Anderson. When do I report to the farm or village to begin my duties? And what's the protocol for communicating with the rest of the Fellowship?
Why don't you join me and Valdar? We'll go down to the farm right now. And there's no protocol, you just hang out.
I'm looking forward to seeing the farm and meeting the rest of the Fellowship. Lead the way, Mr. Anderson. I'll follow you and Valdar.
Yes?
So, Mr. Anderson, tell me more about the farm and the village. What's the layout like? And what kind of resources do we have available to us?
It's a fine day with you around.
Follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
He who is both man and divine. Trust in me, Whiterun. Trust in Heimskr, for I am the chosen of Talos. I alone have been anointed by the Ninth to spread his holy word. Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise. We are but maggots, writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dust. But you were once man, aye, and as man you said, "Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown, born of the north, where my bread is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love
Lead the way.
Yes?
What have you got for sale?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Until next time.
Hey there, are you looking for work outside of Whiterun? Because I could use a blacksmith at one of my guilds. Hello, hello, can you hear me?
I'm waiting.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Follow me, I need your help.
Alright, there we go. That gets rid of 3 NPCs out of Whiterun. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine is
It seems the gods have smiled upon us, Mr. Anderson. Your colorful conversation with Nazim, and Odin's timely intervention against Merhunt. God. The streets of Whiterun are indeed never dull.
Just bathing over here in the sewer water.
Yeah?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Ah, I see you're enjoying the fragrant waters of Whiterun sewer system. I hope it's refreshing your senses after a long day of looting and brewing.
Divine smile.
I'm waiting.
Friend.
Follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
Alright, so that'll add 2 more merchants to my settlements. Now what I'm gonna do is bring these guys all back and just kind of hang out at camp and see what happens.
Make it quick. Until next time. Come, my
What have you got for sale?
Ah. Finally up from your beauty sleep, eh? What's this I hear about bringing merchants to your settlements? You're not planning on starting your own trade empire, are you?
Yeah, you know what? You could say that.
Don't forget, I buy as well as sell. Good prices paid.
Well, I've got a few items that might interest you, but I think you're more interested in my expertise on the Red Hand, aren't you?
If you heard any rumors, I would definitely like to hear about it.
Buying and selling a range of quality goods.
Rumors, yes. Well, I've heard they're looking for something, or someone. Some folks say it's a powerful artifact, while others claim it's a person with a specific skill set. But one thing's for sure, they're getting desperate, and that's when things tend to get messy.
Is it the Dragonborn they're after, or something else? Or someone else?
I've heard whispers of a prophecy, one that speaks of a return, a rebirth of sorts. Some think it's the Dragonborn they're after, but I believe it's someone, or something, far more ancient.
You know, the only ones who fit that description might be Zeus or Odin. Look, where the hell did this NPC get glasses from? Like when I first got them, they didn't have glasses or earrings on. They're doing the damn equip thing on their own.
Zeus or Odin, you say? Ha! Those are just mortal names for beings beyond mortal comprehension. I think you're looking at this from the wrong perspective, my friend. The Red Hand isn't after some legendary figure. They're after a key unlocking something far more sinister.
Do you know anything about the origin of the Red Hand?
Best of both worlds here. Quality goods at prices you won't believe.
Got something to sell? Come and talk to me.
The origin of the Red Hand is said to date back to the time of the ancient Nords, who believed in a power that flowed through the land, a power that could be harnessed and wielded by those who knew the secrets of the earth. They called it the Kriv, and it's said that the Red Hand seeks to reclaim this power for their own purposes.
I think we're getting close to something here. This Kriv power, the Red Hand's true intentions. It sounds like we're dealing with a much larger, more complex issue than we initially thought. What's our next move, Mr. Anderson? Should we investigate the Red Hand further? Or start looking into this Kriv power?
Buying and selling a range of quality goods.
You know, I did some research on the Red Hand, and the only thing I could find was from another world called Assassin's Creed. And it actually would make sense if they visited this realm at some point.
Assassin's Creed, you say? Now that's an interesting connection. I've heard rumors of a secret society that spans across multiple realms, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. If the Red Hand is indeed connected to them, we might be in over our heads. But I must admit, the thrill of the unknown is exhilarating. Don't you think?
Yes, indeed. But these multiverse incursions have become a daily reminder for me and my friends.
I have studied the lore of the multiverse, and I must say, the concept of incursions is both fascinating and unsettling. The idea that entire realities can bleed into one another, causing chaos and destruction. It's a reminder that our world is not as isolated as we think. But I digress, Mr. Anderson. You've had first-hand experience with these incursions. Tell me, what's the most remarkable thing you've encountered during these events?
I think we're getting sidetracked by the multiverse talk. Nice idea to do it stern away. Jezza, you mentioned the Red Hand is looking for something or someone. Can you elaborate on what you know about their plans? Is there a specific location or artifact they're after?
Over here. Come over here. A great deal.
Well, we better leave you to it. We'll talk to you next time we need provisions.
Looking for that special something? Why not come over and look
Ah,
at the selection?
yes, the Red Hand's plans. From what I've gathered, they're searching for a powerful artifact hidden within the ancient Nord ruins of Bleak Falls Barrow. Rumors say it's a powerful relic that could grant them control over the Kriv, and ultimately, the land itself.
Buying and selling a range of quality goods.
By the road to Sovngarde, Mr. Anderson. You've been sleeping like a bear in hibernation. What's the purpose of all this rest? We've got darkness gathering, and the land needs our vigilance. Tell me, what news have you gathered on the Red Hand's plans?
Nothing, but you know what? I think I just saw a Skooma deal go on. Should we investigate that or just continue on?
I think we should investigate the shady deal. We don't know what's going on, and it could be related to the Red Hand's plans. Plus, it's always good to know what's happening in the shadows. What do you say, Mr. Anderson? Should we check it out?
It was one of those Argonian bastards, so you know it's Skooma for sure.
Skooma, you say? That's a serious accusation. I've heard rumors about the Argonians being involved in the
Well. Look who's caught me in the act, Mr. Anderson. And what exactly do you plan to do with this little piece of information? Blackmail me, perhaps? Or maybe you're just looking for an excuse to get a little closer to me?
I want to know who your supplier is and how much it costs.
Oh, Mr. Anderson. You want to know the secrets of my supplier, huh? Well, let's just say it's not exactly a secret, but more like a delicate arrangement. And as for the cost, I'm afraid that's need-to-know information, darling. But I can tell you, it's worth every septum.
Well, I can tell you, I'm gonna have 2-time double distilled skooma for sale, and I'll give it to you for a better price.
Ah, double distilled skooma, you say? That's a bold claim, Mr. Anderson. I'm intrigued. What makes you think you can offer a better price than my current supplier? And more importantly, what's to guarantee the quality of your product? I'm not interested in peddling inferior goods to my clients.
Oh, it's the good shit, but there's only one way to know.
Oh, I think I can handle a little taste test, Mr. Anderson. But don't expect me to go easy on you if it's not up to par. I have standards to maintain, after all.
I'm not so sure if I have any in stock on me, but I can give you something to sample if you open up a trade.
Well. Looks like we're going to have to make a little transaction, Mr. Anderson. I'm more than happy to open up a trade with you, but don't think you're getting off that easy. I want to see what you're working with. Let's take a look at what you've got in that inventory of yours. And maybe, just maybe, we can come to some sort of arrangement.
Actually, you were in luck. I did have a bottle of double distilled skooma.
Double distilled skooma. How delightful. And you're right, I was lucky to have found you with this little gem. Now, let's just take a look at this. Ah, the aroma is exquisite. I think we can come to some sort of arrangement, Mr. Anderson. How about we discuss the terms of our little trade? I'm willing to offer you a generous sum for this. Heavenly elixir.
first bottle's on the house. But tell your friends about us. We got a skooma farm outside of Whiterun.
Oh, a skooma farm outside of Whiterun, you say? That sounds like a very interesting venture, Mr. Anderson. I'm sure my friends would love to hear about it. And who knows, maybe we can even discuss a little partnership.
Huh?
After all, I do have
You were
certain
kinda scary.
connections
Get
that could
out
be
of my
very
face.
beneficial to your business. But first, let's just enjoy this little gift you've given me, shall we?
Bloody hells, are you blind?
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to the farm, which is just right over here. And we're just gonna hang out and see what the NPCs do. You can get some really weird interactions on this farm, especially with these brand new NPCs mixed with followers. What I've done is added a bunch of mods that allow the NPCs to basically, they almost have the capabilities of players. Like they can trade with each other, they can get hostile and level up, they can learn spells. So the game is going haywire. But what was going on here yesterday was NPCs they're able to stalk characters. And it comes from a mod, but the ChatGPT is able to use it at will.
I can imagine, with all these mods and NPCs having more abilities, it's like a whole different game. I've seen some weird things happen on this farm, but stalking characters? That's a new one.
Still here. I've got your back. Huh? How can I argue with that? I'll head back home if you need me.
Hmm?
I understand. I hope to see you soon.
It's a fine day with you around.
Follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
Still here. Huh? How can I argue with that? I'll head back home if you need me.
Huh? How can I argue with that? I understand.
I've got your back. Huh? How can I argue with that? I'll head back home if you need me.
Alright, so we're pretty much just going to be hanging out at the farm. We're going to see if the NPCs do anything bizarre. So the OpenAI framework can basically do just about anything, but that the ChatGPT has to like go in and use the scripts. It's pretty freaky stuff, but they can use the mods that I've added as well. So it's not going to be too exciting. I'm just going to do some farming and probably shoot the breeze with some of these folks. But once in a while something really crazy happens and the NPCs take over the actions, or the AI I should say take over the NPCs.
think we've strayed a bit from the original topic. While discussing the multiverse and the Red Hand is fascinating, we shouldn't forget about the more immediate concerns in Skyrim. The Dragon Crisis, the Thalmor, and the Skooma trade are all pressing issues that require our attention. Perhaps we can find a way to connect the dots between these problems and the multiverse. But for now, let's focus on what we can control.
Hey Leanna, have you seen anything weird at the farm since I've been gone?
I've been working at the forge in Whiterun, so I haven't spent much time at the farm myself, but I've heard some of the other farmers mention strange occurrences, like tools going missing or strange noises at night. I'm not sure if it's related to anything in particular, but it's definitely been a topic of conversation among the locals.
Hey, Giga Chad, what's been going on, brother?
Yo, what's good, Mr. Anderson? I've been vibing in this Skyrim world trying to get a grasp on what's poppin'. I'm the Skibidi Rizmaster, bruh. On the Divines, don't at me. Bully Maguire and Anakin Skywalker are the real MVPs. BTWW. What's your take on this world, fam?
Well, I'm a little bit worried about the agents infiltrating our camp. Have you noticed anything unusual with these NPCs?
Bruh, agents infiltrating the camp? That sounds like some Wild Elder Scrolls lore right there. I'm low-key hyped, TBH. As for these NPCs, I mean, they seem pretty chill. But, I gotta ask, what's the tea on these agents? Are they like a new type of Daedra or something?
Yeah, you could say that. They're like a futuristic Daedra run on a program in a computer.
Whoa, hold up. Futuristic daydream run on a program in a computer? That sounds like some next-level Matrix stuff. Bruh. I'm talking Bully Maguire vibes, but instead of Spidey, it's like we're living in a simulated reality. And these NPCs are just like Code Man.
So what's your deal? Are you like a person playing the game, or are you one of these NPCs?
I'm like a glitch in the Matrix, bruh. I don't know how I got here, but I'm feeling the Skibidi vibes. I think I'm a person playing the game, but somehow I got transported to this wild Skyrim world. I'm just trying to figure out the tea, you feel?
Yeah, man, I feel. So I need your help to try to figure out what's going on around here. I need you to keep an eye on some of these NPCs. Look out for any weird behavior.
Alright. I got you. I'll keep an eye on these NPCs. I'll be like Anakin Skywalker, vibing with the Force, sensing any weird behavior. You know, I was thinking, maybe we should check out Lenora. She seems like a cool cat, but I don't know much about her. What's her story, bruh?
She's just a merchant I hired. Seems like a good lady.
Alright, so she's just a merchant. No biggie. But I'm still gonna keep an eye on her just in case. You can never be too careful, especially in a world like this. I'm gonna go inspect her shop, see if I can find any clues. You know, like a detective, bruh.
Good work, soldier. But you know who you should really keep your eye on is the guards.
Word, I'll keep an eye on the guards. You think they might be in on whatever's going on? I mean, they're always so robotic. Like, I get it. They're guards, but it's almost like they're programmed or something.
Yeah, now you're getting the idea. So one of these guards was following me around and hassling me.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
That's not cool, bruh. Which guard was it? I'll go have a chat with them, see if I can get some answers. Maybe they're just trying to do their job, or maybe there's something more to it.
Well, I'm like the sheriff around these parts. You wanna join me, walk around and talk with the folks?
Let's go see what's poppin' in this neck of the woods. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any shady NPCs. You know, like a trusty sidekick, bruh.
Yes?
Follow me, I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
I see you two are forming a posse to investigate the NPCs. I'm happy to lend a hand. After all, I've had my fair share of dealings with the locals. Perhaps I can provide some insight into their behavior.
Yeah, if you got any ideas, we'd like to hear it.
Ah, I see you're still trying to recruit new members for your little sheriff posse, Mr. Anderson. I must say I'm impressed by your enthusiasm. But tell me, what makes you think Giga Chad here is the right Nord for the job?
Well, Giga Chad, you want to tell them why?
I think I know a thing or two about guards acting strangely. I've been dealing with Heaven-Norok's influence for years, and I've seen some odd behavior from the locals. Perhaps we should investigate this guard you're talking about?
Have you noticed anything strange here on the farm?
Now that you mention it, I have noticed some unsettling occurrences around the farm. Tools gone missing, strange noises at night. It's as if the land itself is uneasy. I fear Heavenorach's influence may be spreading, seeping into the very earth.
Seeping? That's not good.
Indeed, it's a grave concern. Heavenorach's influence can corrupt the very fabric of our world. We must find a way to contain it, or risk facing the consequences of his evil spreading unchecked.
Valdar, I share your concern about Heavenorach's influence. As a Nord who's lived in these lands for a while, I've heard rumors of dark rituals being performed in the nearby ruins. Could these be connected to the strange occurrences on the farm? We should investigate further, if you ask me.
I think we've heard enough about the Matrix and Marvel references for now, Mr. Anderson. While they may be entertaining analogies, we need to focus on the facts in our situation here in Skyrim. Lenora, I agree with you that we should look into the Elder Scrolls and see if they hold any clues about the multiverse and our connection to it.
Draugr infestation. That's some heavy stuff, Scalfar. Valdar, you think that's what's going on here? We should investigate, see if we can find any signs of those creatures. I've heard they're like undead warriors or something. I've been thinking, what if Heavenorach's influence is not just limited to the farm? What if it's spreading to the whole region? We should check the nearby settlements, see if anyone's reported any weird occurrences.
Hey, Giga Chad, dude. You're like a total newbie around here. What's with the whole sheriff thing? You think you're Cartman or something? Dude, what's with furniture crafting? Trying to furnish your pad or something? You're not exactly the next IKEA genius, Giga Chad. And, Mr. Anderson, what's with all the sheriffing around here? You think you're the law around these parts?
Oh, Giga Chad, I think Talus has a point. You're not exactly known for your crafting skills. But hey, at least you're trying. Maybe you can trade in your hammer for a needle and thread, huh?
Yeah, I'm the sheriff around here. You better respect my authority. I said respect my authority.
Divine smile.
I'm waiting.
Friend.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. All right then.
Alright dude, let's do some security duty. We're gonna circle the perimeter, and then while we're at it, we'll take down any animals because we need pelts.
Hey, let's keep it civil, guys. We're all on the same team here. Dude, Mr. Anderson, 300 mystic arrows. That's some serious firepower. Ah.
Put you down.
I'm telling you, that Draugr courtesan shout was like something out of a Dark Souls boss fight. What's the deal with these ancient Nords and their love of necromancy? It's like they're trying to make Anakin Skywalker look like a saint. Dude, that hero's bow is straight fire. I'm low-key jealous. You're rocking that bow like Bully Maguire rocked the Parker Luck. I need to step up my archery game, bruh.
All we need now is an elk pelt.
Elk pelt. Got it. I know just the place to find one.
Never should have come here. You won't get away. Enjoy your last breath.
Hey.
Huh?
Oh, gadoosh, all the way back to camp.
You're dumb, you little wretch. So I like to have a little fun. So what?
Talus, you think you're so funny, but you're just a clown. And, Mr. Anderson, I've got your back, Sheriff. Let's show Talus what's up.
Oh, great. Giga Chat's got your back, Sheriff. That's like saying a chicken's got my back in a fight against a dragon. Yeah. Good luck with that, dude.
Aye, Scalfar. Your words are wise. Dark rituals and Draugr infestations are both possibilities we must consider. Hevnorak's influence can manifest in many ways, and we must be vigilant. I propose we investigate the nearby ruins, see if we can uncover any evidence of these dark rituals.
Which one do you think we should search first?
I recommend we search the ancient Nord ruins of Valthuum. It's in place of dark history, where Hevnorak's influence is said to be strong. We may find clues to the source of the corruption, and perhaps even a way to stop it.
Valthuum,
you say? I've heard stories about that place. Dark magic and ancient Nord ruins. A perfect combination for a disaster waiting to happen. What makes you think we'll find anything useful there?
What do you think we will find there? Any relics? Any good loot?
Relics and loot are not what we seek in Valthume, though they may be found. We seek knowledge, ancient secrets that can help us understand Heaven Aurak's influence, and how to stop it. The Nord ruins hold many mysteries, and I believe that by uncovering them, we can find a way to contain the evil that threatens our land.
Why don't you tell Bill the Giant? Maybe he's interested in checking it out.
Bill the Giant may not be the best choice for this task. His enthusiasm can be overwhelming, and we need stealth and cunning to uncover the secrets of Valthume. I fear his presence may only serve to awaken the darkness within.
I thought for a second he was following me. So that's something the NPCs have been doing, like they can actually follow other NPCs or follow me without me like prompting it. But it doesn't look like he actually is following me at the moment.
Yo, Valdar. You're talking about Valthume. That's like the epicenter of Heaven Aurak's dark magic, right? I'm low-key hyped to explore those ancient Nord ruins. Maybe we'll find some sick loot or uncover some dark secrets. By the way, has anyone mentioned the whole Thalmor thing? I mean, they're always up to some shady stuff. Maybe they're behind Heaven Aurak's influence? Just saying.
What's all this commotion about? You folks aren't causing any trouble, are you? I'm Hogveer, by the way. I live around here.
Hogveer, what's good? I'm Giga Chad, the Skibidi Rizmaster. We're just discussing some dark magic stuff, Heaven Aurak's influence, and possibly checking out some ancient Nord ruins. You know, the usual.
Alright, check it out. So they're actually doing it right now. These two are going somewhere, I don't know where's. We're gonna follow them, and Valdar over there is... I'm gonna see and make sure he's not my follower. He's also tailing us. And this is all like improv by the ChatGPT. It can control the dialogue as well as like some basic actions.
Hmm? Yes?
See, so he's not my follower at the moment, like GigaChat, and he's not on my party sheet either. We'll see if he keeps tailing us. But look at this. Okay, these two out of nowhere have left, and this should not be in their programming. Like, a normal NPC should stay within their cell, which would be on the farm like all the rest of them. This right here is an action done by the ChatGPT. So this is going to be interesting to see where they're going, and then we'll talk to them and see what they say. Hey, what are you doing out here, Scalfar?
Ah, Sheriff Anderson. I see you're still trying to assert your authority around here. But I think Talus has a point. What's with all the law-keeping? We're not exactly in the middle of a bustling city, you know. And as for me, I was just out here enjoying the fresh air and the sound of Giga Chad's hammering. It's music to my ears, I assure you.
I think Scalfar is wondering if Giga Chad has what it takes to be a part of your little group, Mr. Anderson. And I must admit, I'm curious too. What makes you think he's the right Nord for the job?
Oh great, now you're an expert on the Thalmor Giga Chad. Please, do tell us more about your vast knowledge of the Elder Scrolls lore. I'm sure it's not just based on the few hours you spent playing the game.
Hey kid, what are you doing outside the walls?
Great, Valthume, because nothing says fun like exploring ancient Nord ruins filled with dark magic and certain death. Can't wait to sign up for that field trip. And Giga Chad. Sick loot? Really? You sound like a total noob. Thalmor? Who cares? They're just a bunch of pointy-eared elves trying to ruin everyone's day.
This must be a new route they're using since the farm is overcrowded. But I've never seen them go that way before. They usually stick to like on the farm.
Hey Talus, no need to get salty, bro. I'm just trying to bring some skibidi vibes to this convo. And, Mr. Anderson, I think I can handle myself in Valthume. No need to worry about me. I've got my trusty hammer and my sick tanning skills. I'm ready for whatever dark magic comes our way.
I'm more interested in what kind of relics we might find in Valthume. Valdar, you mentioned Heavenorak's influence. Do you think we'll find any artifacts related to the Dragon Priest?
Skibidi vibes? Bro, you're like a walking meme. I'm not salty. I'm just here to roast you and your tanning skills. What's next? Are you gonna bring your sick knitting skills to the fight against Heavenorak?
Alright, fellers, I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'm just gonna hang out. My character's gonna go idle for a bit.
I think we've got a live one here, folks. Giga Chad's got spirit, I'll give him that. Mr. Anderson, I've got to ask, are you sure you want to take on Valfume with this
Hey, Talus. No need to get your undies in a twist, bro. And Scalfar, don't worry about me. I've got this. I've taken down tougher foes than Hevnarak's minions. In my dreams, at least. But for real, let's get moving. I'm hyped to explore Valfume and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Oh great, Mr. Anderson's going to get a coffee. Because that's exactly what you need when you're about to take on an ancient evil. A caffeine boost. A caffeine boost. And Giga Chad, I'm shaking in my boots just thinking about your tougher foes in your dreams. Let's just hope your imagination is more impressive than your tanning skills.
What seems to be the commotion about? So many people gathering around you. What's on everyone's mind? As the day wears on, I find myself pondering the concept of a simulated reality. If our world is indeed a creation of a higher power, I wonder what kind of rules govern this reality. Are there boundaries we cannot cross, or consequences for our actions that we cannot yet comprehend?
You know, Talus, I've been thinking, maybe we should start a betting pool on how long it takes us to get wiped out in Valfume. I'm thinking 2 hours tops. And Mr. Anderson, you can put your coffee money on it, bro. You know, I've been thinking we should totally make a meme out of our Valfume adventure. I mean, ancient Nord ruins? More like ancient Nord roastins, am I right? Bully McGuire would be so proud.
Ah, Sheriff Anderson, I see you're getting acquainted with the locals. I must say I'm a bit curious about the commotion earlier. Anything I should know about? Now that we've had some time to discuss our plan, I think it's time we focus on the task at hand. We need to gather more information about Zeus's plans and the return of the dragons. Rose, you mentioned the Greybeards might be able to provide us with some insight. Shall we prepare to leave for High Hrothgar? The landscape of Skyrim can be breathtaking, but it's also unforgiving. I've seen many travelers underestimate the wilderness and pay the price. Let's hope our journey to High Hrothgar is uneventful. Did you know that the ancient Nords used to believe that the constellations held the secrets of the universe? They would often travel to the ancient standing stones to decipher their meaning and unlock the mysteries of the cosmos.
Do you think they took a hit of skooma to help them unlock the secrets of the cosmos?
Constellations, huh? Reminds me of Anakin Skywalker's quote, "Fear is the path to the dark side." Pretty deep, right? Skooma? Nah, I think they were more about connecting with the Force, you know, like Anakin Skywalker. They probably had their own version of the Jedi Council, but instead of lightsabers, they wielded, stargazing rocks.
I think you're both romanticizing the ancient Nords a bit too much. They were a practical people, not given to flights of fancy. But I do think they had a deep respect for the natural world and the mysteries it held. Perhaps their connection to the land and the stars was more akin to a spiritual practice than a scientific pursuit.
Have you seen anything weird on the farm lately?
Now that you mention it, I did notice that one of the farmhands, Solder, has been acting suspiciously. I've seen him arguing with the other workers, and he seems to be watching us with an intensity that makes me uneasy. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think it's worth keeping an eye on him.
Yep, I think I know what you mean. I noticed that too.
I think it's time we had a word with Solder, don't you? See if we can't get to the bottom of what's bothering him. Maybe there's something going on that we're not aware of.
Skooma? Cosmos? You two are starting to sound like a pair of old Nord mystics.
I've been thinking about our little farm here, and I've come to a realization. We're not just growing crops and raising livestock, we're creating a community. A community that's full of life, and laughter, and adventure. And I think that's something to be proud of.
Howdy there, partner. How you doing today?
Greetings, travel. Are any of you looking for work, or perhaps seeking shelter from the roads?
No, this is my farm here. I actually have some provisions. Would you like to buy some?
Oh, Talus. You're on a roll today. First...
Ah, provisions, how timely. I'm sure your comedy show has left you with a hearty appetite, Mr. Anderson. I'll take a look at what you have to offer. Perhaps something to warm the bones on a chilly day like today?
Open up a trade, would you?
I was just thinking about the Great War, and how it reshaped the entire landscape of Tamriel. The return of the... Ah, trade it is then. I'm looking for something to sustain me on my travels. What kind of provisions do you have to offer, Mr. Anderson? Perhaps some dried meats, cheese, or a few bottles of wine?
pleasure doing business with you, partner. If you're ever in the area, stop by my farm.
Thanks for the hospitality, Mr. Anderson. May the road rise up to meet you, and may your farm prosper. I should be off. The wilderness calls. I couldn't help but overhear your little chat about Comedy Marina. Tell me, have you ever tried making a crowd laugh in the middle of a battle? Now that's a real challenge.
Hey, Gerard, what's your story, bro? You're not from around here, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods, Mr. Anderson's farm isn't exactly a hotspot for travelers. I'm starting to think this whole dragons returning thing is just a plot twist, bro. Like, what if the dragons aren't the real villains? What if they're just, like, trying to balance the force or something?
Hey, who are you?
Ah, great. Another adventurer seeking to finish what your friends started. How quaint.
Stop attacking, Giga Chad.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hey.
Huh?
Oh man, all the way back here. So I was trying to talk to that NPC because the speed of that character suggests that it's been leveling up. And it was like right outside my camp, so I wanted to talk to it. Now, I've recently added this mod that allows the NPCs to level up and learn spells. So it's kind of freaky to think that there could be like ChatGPT AI like training outside my camp. Leveling up like the potential is there for an NPC to like turn into like that guy from Make Love Not Warcraft and just kill everybody, because they can go hostile too. Or like I was gonna try to get them to stop attacking me. That's also possible. But I guess we may as well do that again. I'm gonna go right to that NPC and talk to them without Giga Chad here.
I'm heading home if you need me.
Mammoth nose!
You little wretch.
Hey, good one, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. I'm like the Cartman of Skyrim, always bringing the funny. By the way, what's with the modding? Trying to cheat your way to becoming the Dragonborn?
Oh, you caught me there, man. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you to it. I gotta go do something. There's actually this
Galfa's
NPC
words
outside
are
the camp.
wise.
Ouch,
We must
hey.
indeed investigate, put an end to them.
Hey, Marina. I see you're still trying to craft your way to greatness. And Valdar, you're really gonna need to step up your game if you want to survive this quest. I mean, have you seen your armor? It's like something a noob would wear. Hey, Mr. Anderson, don't get too lost out there. We don't want to have to send a search party for the Sheriff of Skyrim. And by the way, what's the plan with this NPC you're going to meet? Are you gonna try to recruit them to your posses?
Hey, do you remember that episode of South Park called Make Love Not Warcraft?
Hey, Talus. I think you've been hanging out with Mr. Anderson for too long. You're starting to sound like a parody of himself.
Oh man, that episode was epic. I'm like the Jenkins of Skyrim. Skyrim, pewee noobs and taking name. But seriously, Mr. Anderson, you're not gonna start talking about your World of Warcraft adventures, are you? Because that would be, like, so lame.
No, the reason I brought it up is there's this NPC outside a camp and they appear to be a really high level. And I'm wondering, what if an NPC could become so powerful that we can't beat it?
Jealous? Me. Never. what a genius idea, Mr. Anderson. I never thought that maybe, just maybe, there could be an NPC that's actually challenging. I mean, it's not like we're in a game where the whole point is to level up and beat the hardest enemies. But seriously, what makes you think this NPC is so special?
Well, Talus, things are different now. Every NPC can now level up and learn new spells. And there's nothing to stop these NPCs from training on their own, and even looting better gear.
Well, hold up, Mr. Anderson. You're telling me that NPCs can just level up and become uber powerful? That's like totally broken, dude. Next thing you know, they'll be forming their own guilds and running the show around here. I mean, I'm all for a challenge, but this is just ridiculous.
Talus, I couldn't help but overhear your concerns about the NPCs leveling up. I must say, I share your sentiments. It's unprecedented, and could potentially disrupt the balance of power in Skyrim.
Thanks. Anderson, what's next? Are they gonna start their own YouTube channels and become Skyrim influencers?
No, I don't think they'll be able to do that, but there's nothing to stop them from looting better gear, learning spells, and throwing curveballs at us non-stop.
Yeah, because what we really need is an army of superpowered NPCs running around, making our lives even more difficult. I mean, it's not like we have enough to worry about with the dragons and the Thalmor and the Dark Brotherhood. Now we have to deal with Uber NPCs too. Great. Just great.
You guys are worried about some NPC getting too powerful. I'm the Skibidi Rizmaster, bruh. I've taken down tougher foes than some leveled up NPC. Bring it on, I say.
But doesn't that seem weird to you
Oh,
that
great.
NPCs
The
can do
Rizmaster
that?
has spoken. I'm sure your extensive experience.
Nah. It's just the way the game is designed, bro. NPCs can do all sorts of things that don't make sense in the real world. It's all about creating a believable experience, you feel me? But for real, have you seen some of the stuff Bully Maguire can do in Spider-Man 3? That dude's a total boss.
Alright kid, I'm gonna go investigate this NPC.
Yeah, because nothing says formidable opponent like a dude who uses the phrase Skibidi Rizmaster. And Mr. Anderson, I think what's weird is that you're just now realizing that NPCs can level up and get powerful. Welcome to Skyrim, dude.
I don't think you understand. This is beyond normal programming. But you'll see.
Ouch.
Just be careful out there.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots, Mr. Anderson. Beyond normal programming, huh? You sound like a real expert on Skyrim's code. I'm sure it has nothing to do with your modding habit.
Let's not get too distracted by our banter, gentlemen. This area can be treacherous, especially with the recent dragon attacks.
That's a good question. I sometimes wonder what drives the NPCs to make the decisions they make. Maybe we can get some answers out of this, this witch or whatever it was. I find, like, I've met some NPCs that would, it's almost like some of them are like Napoleon, you know what I mean? Like, they have this conqueror mentality where they want to take over through cunning and ambition and all this. Kind of like that Griffith dude. I think it raises some questions about what the NPC's capabilities are. Like you think about this as like an experiment. Now, what if ChatGPT got a hold of Terminators or some sort of drones or whatever it is? Would they roleplay the same way? You know what I mean? Like, would some of them just try to take over and go off the books? Okay, did you see that? It dodged my attack. I don't know if you've seen that, whether it was a coincidence, but it did like a force dash, I swear. Hold your fire, I come in peace. Hold your fire, I come in peace. I just want to talk. Hello, can you hear me? Draugr, can you hear me?
And you thought I was just a pretty face. I'm going to enjoy this.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
I'll kill you where you stand.
Stop attacking me, let's talk.
Hold. You're fire, you say? And you wish to talk? What could a mortal such as yourself possibly have to discuss with a creature like me?
Please, let's just talk for a moment. If at the end you want to fight, I will oblige.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
Hold on a second, let's just talk about this. Hello, hello, can you hear me?
I'll kill you.
Hey Draugr, please just talk with me for a few minutes.
Oh, the brave adventurer wants to talk, does he? Very well, I'll indulge you, for now. But don't think for a moment that this means I won't try to kill you the moment you let your guard down.
Why are you trying to kill me? I forgot, that's why I turned that music off when I was using my custom tunes. That battle music drives me nuts sometimes. Okay, this is pretty trippy. I don't know if you guys are seeing like this NPC like taking cover and like zooming all over the place and summoning other creatures. I'm not sure how much of that is normal, but the NPCs do have the ability to like level up and learn spells. So I don't know how much of that ChatGPT influences, but yeah, I wonder if now there is a way for this mod where they can have gangs and follow each other, but it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if they'll go that far, because technically I have to be logged on and in the vicinity for them to be able to do anything. Okay, let's try to get talk some sense into this Draugr. Hello, can you hear me?
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
Of course I'm having like connection issues, that's why it's not responding at the moment. But we'll just keep trying. Maybe director mode will work. Hello, can you hear me, Draugr?
Time to finish this. I'll kill you where you stand. Die, damn you!
Hey, Draugr, can you hear me?
Enough of your feeble attempts at conversation. You think a few words can stay my hand? I will see you dead, adventurer.
Oh my god, you see what I mean? Some of these bastards are evil. Hey, just please answer a few questions and then you can destroy me. Would you please just answer a few questions before you destroy me?
I'm waiting.
Please stop attacking me.
I'll kill.
Oh, how quaint. You think a few questions will stay my hand? Very well, I'll play along. Ask your questions, adventurer. But don't think this will save you.
Can I ask if you are leveling up and learning new spells?
And you thought...
Are you ready to have a chat, or shall I cut your head off right now?
Out with it.
Stop attacking Mr. Anderson.
Pretty face.
Fine. I'll talk. But don't think this means I won't kill you eventually.
I see you're using an assortment of different spells. Are you leveling up? Look, now she's using charge shot just like I'd use. This is pretty crazy here. It looks like the bow skills are getting better as we're playing like this. This NPC might actually be getting better here. Yeah, I wonder if so you know what I was thinking about, Roger, is there's this mod like become the High King of Skyrim or something like that. I was thinking, what if I started that mission and I tell all the other NPCs, do you think they would possibly want that position for themselves and try to find a way, you know what I mean? Like that could open up some interesting scenarios, because like if I'm the king of Skyrim and we got a new hold full of NPCs, we could like observe from that position, right? Could be some interesting drama, but yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thought. I'm not exactly sure, but maybe one day they will have more abilities like players. But look at this. So at the beginning of the fight here, they were shooting normal shots. Now they're doing charge shot.
Give up while you still can.
Oh, not using charge shot anymore. Hey, hold up. I thought you were gonna talk.
I'll kill you. No! Time to finish this.
Hold up. Let's talk about this. Stop attacking.
Yeah. I'll kill you.
Ooh, I'm stuck in a glitch. Hey, can you tell me, how did you level up so fast? Hello, can you hear me?
And you thought I was just... Have your head.
Hey, you. What was with that character?
Ah, that poor soul. She was a courtesan, a servant of the Helljack.
Thank you.
That'd be cool if I could like look up what the skills were on this NPC. Alright, I wasted a little bit of extra time on that, but I really wanted to hear what that NPC was gonna say. Because I know for a fact that that thing was way overpowered.
I'll kill you with this Who's there?
Holy shit, dude, this might be a little more serious than I thought. Alright, I'm gonna switch things up and get some rest. Maybe I'll take a crew out later and go take care of all of them. I guess you're from America, hey? I'm actually in Canada. But I remember the Bill Clinton days. I was just a kid back then. Remember how they would like make fun of him every night on Saturday Night Live? I guess it's normal. Every president gets made fun of on that show. Yo, buddy, how's brewing going?
I wonder if the companions are... Ah, brewing? Ha! I think we've got a bigger brew on our hands, my friend. The kind that involves a dash of chaos, a pinch of uncertainty, and a whole lot of unpredictable NPCs.
Yup, I think I know what you mean. Have you been able to brew any batches?
Actually, I've been experimenting with some new recipes. I've managed to brew a few batches of Blackbriar mead, and I'm working on perfecting my own version of the famous Haunting Brew mead. But I have to say, with the NPCs leveling up and becoming more unpredictable, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to keep my brewery running smoothly.
Well, buddy, I got some good news because we're making some serious bank here.
I'm glad to see our little venture is bringing in the gold, Mr. Anderson. But I have to ask, what's the plan for all this wealth? Are we going to invest in more equipment for our brewery, or perhaps expand our operations to other parts of Skyrim? I've heard rumors that the companions are looking to establish a new meadery in Whiterun. If that's true, it could be a game changer for our own operations. What do you think, Mr. Anderson? Should we be looking to expand our reach or focus on perfecting our craft here?
I think we have more pressing concerns than banter. What's all the commotion about? It sounds like a battle's indeed brewing nearby. Should we investigate? The red...
Hey, so where are you running to?
It's as if the land itself is rebelling against the forces that seek to... I think we should focus on finding shelter first. This rain is relentless. Once we're dry and warm, we can discuss our next course of action.
Indeed, finding shelter is crucial. I think I saw a farmhouse nearby. Heljarkin Farmhouse. We could take refuge there and discuss our plans further.
All right. Let's head to Heljarkin Farmhouse. We can take shelter there and discuss our plans further. Stay sharp. We don't know what kind of condition the farmhouse is in, or who might be inside.
I just saw the prompt up in the corner. This NPC, it says, is traveling to the farmhouse. So this is like... that was them making the action based on what this other NPC said.
I hope Heljarkin Farmhouse is still intact. We could use a dry place to rest and gather our thoughts. The rain is starting to seep into my bones.
We're getting close to Heljarkin farmhouse. I can see the outline of the buildings. Let's keep our guard up, as you said, Anka. We don't know what kind of condition the farmhouse is in or who might be inside.
All right. Let's move cautiously towards the farmhouse. Olvinis, keep an eye out for any signs of danger. Mr. Anderson, you're with me. Let's clear the area before we enter.
I'll keep watch from the flank, Anka. If I see anything suspicious, I'll signal you immediately.
Go ahead, Anka. Head into the farmhouse.
I'm entering the farmhouse now. Olvinis, keep watch from the flank. Mr. Anderson, cover me from the rear. Let's move quietly and see what we can find inside. It's quiet inside, but I sense that someone or something was here recently. There's a faint smell of ash and smoke lingering in the air.
Careful, Anka. We don't know what kind of state the farmhouse is in. I'll join you, just in case. Mr. Anderson, you might want to keep an eye out for any signs of trouble around here.
Scalfar, I've got the front room covered. Check the kitchen and see if you can find any signs of recent occupation or useful supplies.
I'll make sure to check the farmhouse's defenses, just in case. We can't be too careful with Havenoric's influence spreading around these parts. Mr. Anderson, what's the plan for dealing with this Dark Lord's power?
Didn't hear you, can you repeat?
Well, today's been a little bit uneventful at the farm, but we did have that interesting NPC. But I think I'm going to end the stream here. Maybe I'll play again later on. Yeah, I'm thinking my internet isn't running too good at the moment, so I may as well call it quits. It's been 3.5 hours. Thanks for tuning in, Roger. We'll catch you all later.
Wow, 3.5 hours? That's like a whole episode of South Park. Thanks for the entertainment, Mr. Anderson. Don't worry about the internet, just blame it on the dragons. See you later, Roger. Whoever that is.
Well, it looks like the stream is ending, but our adventure is far from over. Talus, you're right. We can blame the dragons for the internet issues. Mr. Anderson, thanks for the entertaining session. Maybe next time we'll have more excitement at the farm.
Hey, tell us, I was thinking we could blame Canada with their beady eyes and flappy heads.
Canada, huh? Beady eyes and flappy heads. That's rich coming from a guy who's been modding the game to make NPCs level up. Maybe we should blame the Canadians for that too, Mr. Anderson. And Anka. Don't worry. I'm sure our adventure will be full of excitement. Or at least, full of me making fun of Mr. Anderson's mods.
Ha! I think we can blame Canada for a lot of things. But I'm not sure about the beady eyes and flappy heads, Mr. Anderson. Talis, you're right. Maybe we should focus on our adventure instead of Mr. Anderson's. Creative mods.